A Christmas Carol by Charles Dickens. Stave 4, Part 5. "Spectre," said Scrooge, "something informs me that our passing moment's at hand. I know it, but I know not how. Tell me, what man was that whom we saw lying dead?" The ghost of Christmas yet to come conveyed him, as before, though at a different time, he thought. Indeed, there seemed no order in these latter visions, save that they were in the future, into the resorts of businessmen, but showed him not himself. Indeed, the spirit did not stay for anything, but went straight on, as to the end just now desired, until besought by Scrooge to tarry for a moment. "This court," said Scrooge, "through which we hurry now is where my place of occupation is, and it has been for a length of time. I see the house. Let me behold what I shall be in days to come." The spirit stopped. The hand was pointed elsewhere. "The house is yonder," Scrooge exclaimed. "Why do you point away?" The inexorable finger underwent no change. Scrooge hastened to the window of his office and looked in. It was an office still, but not his. The furniture was not the same, and the figure in the chair was not himself. The phantom pointed as before. He joined it once again, and wondering why and whither he had gone, accompanied it until they reached an iron gate. He paused to look around before entering. A churchyard. Here, then, the wretched man whose name he had now to learn lay underneath the ground. It was a worthy place, walled in by houses, overrun by grass and weeds, the growth of vegetation's death, not life, choked up with too much burying, fat with repleted appetite. A worthy place. The spirit stood among the graves and pointed down to one. He advanced towards it, trembling. The phantom was exactly as it had been, but he dreaded that he saw new meaning in its solemn shape. "Before I draw nearer to the stone to which you point," said Scrooge, "answer me one question. Are these the shadows of the things that will be, or are they shadows of things that may be only?" Still the ghost pointed downward to the grave by which it stood. "Men's courses overshadow certain ends to which, if persevered in, they must lead," said Scrooge. But if the courses be departed from, the ends will change. Say it's thus with what you show me." The spirit was immovable as ever. Scrooge crept towards it, trembling as he went, and following the finger, read upon the stone of the neglected grave his own name, Ebenezer Scrooge. "Am I that man who lay upon the bed?" he cried upon his knees. The finger pointed from the grave to him and back again. "No, spirit, oh no, no!" The finger still was there. "Spirit," he cried, tight clutching at his robe, "hear me. I'm not the man I was. I will not be the man I must have been but for this intercourse. So why show me this, if I'm past all hope?" For the first time, the hand appeared to shake. "Good spirit," he pursued, as down upon the ground he fell before it, "your nature intercedes for me and pities me. Assure me that I may change these shadows you've shown me by an altered life." The kind hand trembled. "I'll honour Christmas in my heart, and I'll try to keep it all the year. I will live in the past, the present, and the future. The spirits of all three shall strive within me. I'll not shut out the lessons that they teach, or tell me that I may sponge away the writing on this stone." In his agony, he caught the spectral hand. It sought to free himself, but he was strong in his entreaty, and detaining it, the spirit, stronger yet, repulsed him. Holding up his hands in a last prayer to have his fate reversed, he saw an alteration in the phantom's hood and dress. It shrunk, collapsed, and dwindled down into a bedpost.